At Mount Carmel High School, her 4x1600 team had the second fastest time in the nation. As a Masters athlete, she's hit a 1:31 half marathon and a 3:14 Boston Marathon, has qualified for Boston at every single marathon she's ever run. It's my pleasure to welcome good friend, training partner, and fellow Riverside Road runner, Marcia Winrow, to talk this week about training tips for moms. This is Masters Running Revelations. Marsha, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You are our first Masters Elite female to be on the show. So I have one question for you. What does a Masters Elite female, what kind of beer does a Masters Elite female drink?
Oh heck no, we don't drink beer.
Oh.
We drink Fireball whiskey.
Fireball! Okay. Okay, well I've had Fireball. I remember partial nights of that involved Fireball. So we have some glasses that are pre-coked. So that's really good. Oh, that's nice. That doesn't this usually. I feel like this is missing something. I feel like shouldn't there be something in here? Do we have any ice?
Ice.
Is there ice on the beach? Look down there in that igloo. Ah, we got good producers, folks. Really good producers. There you go. Cool. All right, Fireball. All right, let's see what this tastes like. You have to have a Coke to it. That's how much she likes Fireball right there. See? Because we don't drink beer, we drink Fireball. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty awesome. So you don't drink, you actually inhale it then. Is that what happens?
Apparently. Unfortunately, my asthma's been kicking up lately.
Oh, so that's weird. So blame it on the asthma.
Blame it on the
That's
asthma.
good. Okay, so we're here to talk about. I mean, you're obviously a mom. So, how long have you? Tell me a little bit of it. Can you talk yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You cry?
Yeah.
That's gonna be good. So
Michael John, you make me cry.
I know. I have that.
You make
effect.
all the girls cry.
I have that effect. I'll keep my shirt on this time. Okay, so tell us a little about your family.
I'm a mother of twins.
Oh wow, okay.
They're 10 now, but I had some challenges trying to train and be a mother of twins, because you're not just taking care of one baby, you're taking care of two.
Well, yeah, unless you just decided not to take care of the other one, which would be kind of weird. So
Yeah.
yep. So training tips for moms. So what was the first thing that you because you've been running since you were 9 years old. Like you haven't stopped running since you were 9. Like it's like bam, nonstop. You qualified for Boston in your 20s. You're just like crushing it ever since. So what was the first thing you needed to do?
Well, the first thing when I got pregnant and I found out I was twins, first thing I registered for was a baby jogger.
Now there's a lot of different kind of baby joggers out there. Like, do you just get any old one, or like what's the deal?
No, you research and you find what your best baby jogger is, and I know.
Did you have to get one that holds two then?
Yep.
So
side by side.
Okay. Wow. So it's one of the big ones then. One of the
I mean, they have
big
side by side, and then they do have front and back.
So which one did you go with? Or did you try them both, or did you just go with the side by side?
I went off of the recommendations of what my girlfriends in San Diego. When I was pregnant, I was in New Jersey and had the twins in New Jersey. But beforehand, a bunch of my girlfriends had when we were living in San Diego, had babies, and I went off of the baby joggers that they had.
Which was a side-by-side one. Now, you said you had a specific one that you liked, though. Like, what? Tell us a little bit about that.
I forgot the name of it.
Oh.
But I know, like, right now, the one that's really popular is the Bob.
It's called the Bob.
The Bob.
Okay. Why is it called the Bob? Do you know why it's called the Bob or?
No.
Oh, it's just called the Bob.
It's called
okay,
the
so
Bob.
it's called the Bob. We don't know why, but Google it. The Bob baby jogger.
Yeah.
So the baby jogger. So what did that just allow you to have pretty much instant freedom, right?
It helped, and one big thing that helped me out, knowing to do when to put them in the baby jogger, was a girlfriend of mine had waited till her child was, I think, at least 1 year old, and we were running on the beach, and the group of girls that I ran with, the San Diego Track Club girls, we would help each other out with pushing the baby jogger. Well, this friend of mine, her kid was having no part of it. She was too, and there was mention that, she hadn't really had much experience with it. So right then and there, it was like, note to self, when you have a kid, put them in the baby jogger right away.
Oh, okay.
As
so
soon as
how long?
Soon as
3
the
months old?
I think it was about 2 or 3 months old.
Yeah,
Soon as the pediatrician said go. Well, mine were also premature, so it could be sooner for other moms.
Okay.
But as soon as I got that green light to put them in the baby jogger, I went with it and I put them in. I actually started before I got the okay for me to run. I started walking them in it.
Oh, okay. So they got used to it. So 3 months. Yeah, it's funny. I did the same thing when I was with my daughter. I did 3 months old. That's exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I can see now. I know why this is called Fireball, because my tummy's got some burn going on for sure. Thanks for bringing the Fireball for sure.
Lightweight.
Nice. I like it. Lightweight. She called me a lightweight. Look at you're like 4. Are you even over 5?
I'm 5 foot.
Okay. So yeah. So that's
5 foot and a buck.
Okay, so the baby jogger, that's really good. So 3 months old, I think that's a really good tip. Yeah. So and running at night, and with like we talked a little bit earlier, and you said running at night. Why did you have to run at night? What's the difference? I mean, and running at night's not exactly safe. I mean, how did you do this?
Well, I needed to get like speed workouts in and marathon pace runs, so I would wait for the hubby to come home, and we'd try to work it out where he could come home a little earlier, so I'd have a little bit more light. But there were nights that I had to go in the pitch black.
So you must have been in a pretty safe neighborhood then.
Yeah, we were at the Jersey Shore, and fortunately for me, if you know the Jersey Shore, wintertime, there's not a lot of occupancy. A lot of people aren't living there at the time.
Oh, okay.
It's mainly a lot and stuff like that.
Okay.
So for me, I was lucky in the fact that I could pretty much put on a white shirt and go and run in the dark, because there weren't going to be a whole lot of cars in the neighborhood and anything to worry about. But I would recommend for a mom nowadays is to get a running vest, to get what I call them, the little blinky lights, so the cars they're like the ones they put on the bikes.
Yeah, maybe a running partner too, so it's like two
running
people.
Partner is good, and I know nowadays my friend Carrie and I, we go running together a lot. But for a newer mom, definitely have the gear. For the nighttime, maybe some of the little flashlights. If you get some of the bike lights and you stick them on your finger, a girlfriend taught me that.
Oh, that's
they
good.
make it good to help you see where you're going.
Right. So the third thing, third tip, you said you'd take your kids to a track, and so how did this work?
Well, for me, a couple, once the kids go to school, that's a great time to run right after that you drop them off at school. But during the summertime, I was a stay-at-home mom, so I had no cover. I'm with them full time. So I would do things like early morning, head down to the track and, find some activities, some things for the kids to do, stick them in the middle of the track, whether it be high school, college. And I've done speed workouts, marathon pace runs. I've done just straight mileage, which is boring as hell, but it gets it done. You gotta get it done, you gotta get it done.
That's the key. All right, so 3 things, moms. Baby jogger, make sure you get the good one. The Bab, I guess. Baby jogger, good. We don't know exactly, but get the side-by-side one seems to work pretty well. We want to run at night in safe places or with a partner in reflective gear, which is helpful. And running at the track is helpful and something where you can keep your eyes on your kids the whole time. So there's no excuse besides the fact that you might be tired from being a mom and all that, and we get that, but Marsha's done well, and she's like we said, she's qualified for Boston at every marathon she's ever run, which is pretty freaking awesome.
My first Boston was my children were. I qualified when they were 13 months old at San Diego.
13 months old. There you go, Marcia. Thank you for being on the show. May the Lord bless you and keep you injury-free. Producer.